Hi, how are you? I'm just going to reach over here and open this up a bit. Good morning, how are you? I put my jumper on because it was really cold this morning, and I came into my study and I'd left my heating on in here all night, so it was really warm. So now I'm in a t-shirt, so excuse me looking a bit straightforward. So the September catalogue is in my hands. It comes out on the 1st of September, and I'm not doing anything from those ones, but there's some of the little things. Last night I used the Peaceful Gardens new stock that's out, and I made this, which is a lovely quick fun fold. It's just using your DSP up. So I'm going to try it with some normal DSP as well. So today's card, I've got some little grandkids, and I thought for Christmas I'll make a few cards for them and show you this delivery. So a special delivery from the North Pole. All the dogs and cats come out to play, so the kids will love that. I've got some sun coming through there. Might put my inner light on so that it balances it. How's that? It's easy. You know, if we were... I'm going to put my big light on actually to counterbalance. Hope that's a bit better. I might pull my blind so it's not too bright. It's a funny thing to do, isn't it? Because you've got lovely bright sunshine coming in and I'm shutting the blinds. I could have put the little extra panels in here and all of that, but I think for little kids, that dog stands out. Have a look at that. And I've glittered up their little jackets and his little carry bag he's got. And it looks like the post box is opening, doesn't it? Hoping your Christmas is the most magical yet. Oh my God, finally a really nice saying for Christmas. I love it. Okay, so let's get cracking. This is a little bit of stamping and drawing. I did it once, so I might be fast. Oh, stop flapping. That's because it's flapping like this. So good morning, everyone. That's what I'm going to say, and I hope you enjoy this card. So we've got cardstock that's been moved, and we've used double checking, always double check. It's cherry cobbler. I love, makes me think of cherry pies. Good old cherry cobbler. Because this is my easy peasy card, I don't do a lot of the instruction sizes and that. You just watch the card, and because it's a very easy one to make, you won't have a trouble following it. Now, so this is not cut at the normal 5.5 by 8.2. This is cut down the centre, which makes two, what do they call them? They're not vertical, they are horizontal, which is, what's the old word for that? Something. Hello, how are you? Come say hello. I haven't got anyone to play with yet. So this one we cut at 4 and 1/2, which is 4 and 1/8. Hold on. So we're definitely doing it. I'll just show you again. So this is 8 1/4. So we're doing it at 4 and 1/8. So that's half of that, which gives me 2 cards. All right. And it is 11. So what I might do is just cut them both at the same time, and I'll use that another day. I might even make another one, although I'll have enough for Christmas now, won't I? 11.5, that's right. Is that lined up? So this one will be very nice and easy. Keep your scraps. I always keep my scraps. Alright, and now we're going to score it at 5.5. without the blade. Or I'll be using the other piece I've got. Okay. Oh, why have we got that? Oh, I only did 5. We are going to be using this one, Goose. 5.5. See, that's 11. So 5 and 5 are 10, and half are 11. It's 5.5. I don't know why I did that. But you know what? That will still make a good fun flap card. And you just put a decoration there and open it. So no mistake is unusable unless you stamp something really bad in the middle of it and it's too black and you can't get out of it. So, right, so I'm going to get them together and bone fold them off. Oh my. Let's bone fold that. Now, my inside piece, and again, this is, honestly guys, don't get scared with this. This is so easy. I had a leftover piece. So this is 2 inches by the 11.5. So, because you want it to take up the middle of the card. 2 inches by 11.5. And 11.5. Yep. I'm glad the sun is out because I always take dogs for a walk and I was a bit lazy today. I didn't get up and do it straight away. So again, we're going to not cut it. We're going to score it at 5.5. All right, and that's going to be upside like that. And then what we're going to do is score it in between, and I'm never good with that. So my easy thing is, because it's like 2 point something dots of a something dot, so I tend to just do this. It's the way I survive with doing those millimetres of nothing. I can't do them. So now we have our mechanism. Okay. So that's called a valley, mountain. But do your first half score and then fold the others to there, and you've got it. And I've got it. All right. Now we need the cards, got the inside. We need white cardstock for stamping. We need white cardstock for the back. So I've got a piece here. So what we need is, when it's 5.5, we do it to just under. And we've got 4 1/8, so we go a couple under. That's my way of doing it anyway. We'll keep these for stamping. So that's our card base and our back. And that one will be stamped directly on, and then we have to do a couple of the off the card. Whoops, we've got to get some. We need, this is the paper, Jolly Delivery. Okay, so this is the DSP that I got. Now, I didn't buy the stamps that go with this one. This is called the Elegant Pine Snowflakes Designer Series paper, again out in September. But I didn't buy the stamps that went with this because I'm not really into snowflakes, because we live in Australia and Christmas is very hot for us. But I love the pine cones. I love taking the kids to collect the pine cones. It's so much fun. That's similar to this page. The same colouring but different. It's got a big snowflake on it, and that's just got leaves. Then that's got the bigger snowflakes. That will probably for me be a card that I use the DSP all across. I don't know about that one. I'll get there. I'll use the back. What's the back of that one? No, I won't. I'm not a green person, and that's just too green for me. So that's got cherry cobbler, garden green, old olive, pretty peacock, secret sea, and shaded spruce. So I love all those dark colours. They are so nice. I'm just going to drop all that on the floor out of my road. So what I need here inside is quite simple again. It's exactly the same as this one. So we want, and it won't go that way, we have to go this way. So again, we go back to what we did there. So that was 5 1/4. I am going to go to 5 3/8 because that's going to, oh no, 5 1/4 because I do want to have a bit of, is that 5 1/4? I think that one might be too, oh no, that's correct. So this one will go to 5 1/4. I can use that instead of opening another one. So that's one panel. And because this one I've cut down to 3 3/4, because I do want to see quite a bit of red, which you don't normally have that smaller piece, but I want to see the cherry cobbler, and they'll go back in the pack for later. Right, that's all the cutting. How easy is that, guys? This card will be over in minutes, or it might not be because I've got a drawer. So let's put those on to get them out of the road, because I always find they're in my road. Hi over on YouTube, how are you? Morning to those on Facebook. I'm going to stamp that. So I'm just going to get these on to get it out of the road. And I want those that way. And make sure that's going the same way. Right. There you say, how easy. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue this on both sides. Alright, now I'm going to line that in the middle of the card, because we're not drawing on the inside of this. We're not drawing on the inside, we're doing it on the outside. So that hence why I'm not doing that. So making sure your flaps are the open ones, the closed one is in the middle. You're going to put that right smack in the middle. Butt it up to the red, the cherry cobbler, and we're just going to fold that and stick my ink pad on it for a minute, and just leave that to do a hair, isn't that a lovely word? Okay, so now we've got our stamping, and I told you this is easy. So I'm going to put our little boys and girls there so I can see them. And we'll get Mr. Bear out first. I might just put them all onto stamp blocks. So that's our dog. And what I did with the dog is a reversing technique, which I'll show you, because the dogs go one way. So that's the dog, and he goes that way, and my dog on that way is going the other way, and I'll show you how to do that. That is easy. If you've got a silicone mat. Now they do have a badger on it, but we don't really have badgers in Australia, so I left that one go. And we've got our big bear. Alright, we've got our big bear. We've got our, on the front of the card is special delivery from the North Pole. So I do need, obviously, a punch, which I didn't put in a container. Did I use my big one or my small one? I did use my small one. And it's no need to colour that on the, there's no need to back that, because it doesn't need it. Sometimes you've got to make cards in a hurry, not something that takes you forever. And with this card, you can whack out quite a few of them. So I'm just getting all my stuff ready for stamping. I wonder if I've got another smaller piece there that I can do that rather than waste. These come off the end of the cutting the cardstock, so I keep them all. So for that one. What else have I got to get on here? I've got to get the letterbox. Alright, so I've got the letterbox, the dog, I've got to get the cat. Oops, we're going to have to come back for the letters. We've got the cat, and we'll just pop the letters back for a minute, the words, until I've done those so I don't lose them. Alright, so my bear is the first thing, so just using the memento for that. And just tap it because it's got, see, it's got individual pieces so it doesn't colour it all in. Now, last night Stamping Up announced, which upset a few people, that they're going to do, just that piece looked like it had a mark on it. Line it up. If you've got a grid mat, even if you've only got the paper grids, line it up so you get a nice straight line. Look at that. Here's our first bear. Now we're going to do another bear. Well, we're not doing another bear inside. We've got one on the back. Oh, we do have one on the front, so I have to do him again. Got to remember what I did. Okay. And we've got him. That Stamping Up are now going to bring out only these stamps, polymer, photo polymer stamps. Only if you've got the rubber ones and they're still available, they will have them, but once they run out, they're going totally to polymer, and they are going to pack them in little packets like that, so there won't be any big stamping card. There'll be a picture on here of what's in it, and it will have all the stamps inside, and it will be easier to store instead of, you can't see, but over there I've got 50,000 of these that take up a lot of room. See how big they are? And the stamps will come exactly the same as the dies. So obviously money making and you know, like saving money for them and making it easier for postage, I would say, because they're not heavy, but once you've got a big load of postage, there's a lot in it. Alright, so now what I'll do is my special delivery to the North Pole is this one. If I can see. Special delivery. Okay. And goodness, got to learn from the North Pole. Ooh. Now again, you could line those up. If I do this, I have to do it that way, don't I? Let's see if that works out. Special delivery from the North Pole. Just make sure I've got it the right way. So that one I've done on the front and the cherry cobbler to match it. Okay, so clean that up. Who's crafting what at the moment? I've seen some nice cards coming out. I don't know what everyone's favourites are. And this is the other one. It's got some little paws. Could have put some paws on the back, couldn't I? But I didn't. Okay, if I get this out of the road. Hoping this Christmas, this is the one in the middle. No, I don't think I did an envelope. So, I better get me an envelope. Yeah, I have seen some nice cards lately. I love to have a look at other people's cards. You should do it. You go on Pinterest and have a look, and you see things you like, and that's it. I very enjoy it. I'm just going to grab one of my kid ones. I do have a few of the other envelopes that don't cost as much. So now that's done. so that they don't cost as much, and I just send them in them, especially if I'm posting them. I don't use the big heavy ones. I do, you know, for all our Christmas ones I do, but for the kids they just rip it open, they don't care. Whoops, sorry. I'll just turn my, so sorry. That's not very good of me. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodbye. Alright, so back to, we better put Santa on. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted? Black for that one. Just going to put this on my envelope. Oh, I'm going to put it on that side. Doesn't interfere with the postage, just looks pretty. I like the kids to open actually, while I've got it out, I'll do my cheapie. Show you how it does work on the other ones. This is just a normal standard that will go through the post, and that's fine. Or the kids' ones I'll give to them. So this is the one from Stamping Up, that you buy a whole pack of them, and they're, you know, they do get, I hate to say it, a little bit expensive. So, alright, so we've got everything in, no we don't, we've got to stamp those other ones. Let me get that out. Shut the red, cherry cobbler. Now we're going to do a cat. Just making sure I've got him. A cat. He's a funny looking cat really, he's skinny and long. I was trying to make him, in my one, I was trying to make him look like a Burman, because I had Burmans, but he doesn't look like, he looks like a Siamese to me. And I'll stick that to the front of there. Alright, so we've got a, back with the red, we have to have the red back out, cherry cobbler. I thought I didn't need that, but I did the post box and that, I think. Yes, I did. Alright. So we've got a post box. Stick that on the front there so I don't lose it. And what's our last one to go? We've got to do the, where are you, doggy? Okay. Now I am using the polyfilmer stamps, and I should have put my things underneath, but my glass mat seems to be strong enough there. Now I am going to ink it up again, right? I'm going to get my, okay, so ink it up again. Now this is how you reverse it. So you stamp it on your silicone mat, like that you use for your gluing and whatever. Right, and it gives you a stamp imprint there. Now what I do is, just to make it easy, I'm going to cut out so I don't get ink accidentally anywhere else, and I'm going to put that right down on top and rub it. And there is my doggy going the other way, see? Woof, hello. Isn't that cool? And I do have a little bit of dog left on there, but he'll be fine. Right, now he is the one I will have to hand cut because he's back to front, so it's a bit harder to do that. Let's get colouring. It shouldn't take long. I picked an easy way to do it. I'm just going to get, that's the back of the card. The envelopes I'll leave. Alright, so I've used my cherry cobbler on, what did I do? On the ribbons. So, oh, that end is wrecked. I'm not buying a new one right now. I'll just do a skinny one. Alright, and on that present. And I've done the little red one up there as well. Okay. I know it's only August and I'm doing my Christmas cards, but I have to send a lot to America, Scotland and Holland. So I do get these out now so that I can get them in the post in the end of October. And September is school holidays here, so I'm always busy with the boys, although they are getting better to do the hair though. The hair. And so I get online and they come in and they go, oh Mum, where's this, where's that? So I just think, oh, I like to get them done. Or did I do that little extra bit of jumper down there? I didn't. Isn't he got a lovely little jumper? Our dogs have got jumpers. When we were doing dog training, my son and I would wear the jumpers that match the dogs. It was cute once or twice. Okay, and on his satchel, instead of detailing it, I have just coloured it all in red because I like that. I can do what I like. Now, I also have gelled them up a bit. Just give it a little squeeze, make sure it's down. I've got another one. Come on. That's it. Coming out a bit better. And you know what I just saw? Because I put the red on there, I should gel that one up, shouldn't I? Might just gel him up on the front as well. We'll just have Wink of Stella everywhere. Now we've got a blue present up on here. And I've just used, what have I used? Blueberry bushel. I'm in love with blueberry bushel. A lot of things I love. Okay, and that one here needs doing. I always do around the, it's like when you're a kid, when you colour it, you always do around the outsides first so you don't go over it. If you're in a hurry, I always feel I'm in a hurry when I colour on here because I hate making people wait. Alright, now we've got our cat, our beer is, I've done with light pecan pie and dark pecan pie. So I've sort of done it around the outsides with the thick end of the dark. So give him a bit of a squeeze around his paws and everything. So I'm doing all the black lines basically in the dark. So that's a stumpy little tail, hasn't he? And his nose. And then I'm just giving him some definition and we'll add to that later, okay? So there's some nice new stuff coming out in the new catalogue. Like yesterday's card was the Peaceful Garden, and that's got, hasn't got writing like Merry Christmas or anything like that. But after I've gone right through the list, I've also gone back and done another list of things I want. Oh, isn't it awful? I've put it down somewhere. I think it's here. Peaceful Garden. But, I don't know, where did I put my list? I must have cleaned up too much yesterday. I'll have to find it because I don't want to lose that. But I've ended up seeing other things I want now. Alright, back to the task. But when this blends, you'll see, oh, I forgot to do his nose. Okay, so now I'm just doing with the light. Doesn't look much difference, does it? But it gives him a little bit of a, when it dries a bit more, see how he looks a bit different there. Now this does look lighter. So what I'm going to do is get my Stampin' Up, which I received in the mail with my last order, is a Stampin' Up one that I didn't see before, colour lifter. So I'm just going to lift his face just a little bit more. So this pen does it. And then over his back, I'm just going to blend those a little bit. Okay. And in a few minutes you'll see it sort of lifting. See how his face is lightened up and the dark is gone there? But I actually want to just put a little bit more dark back in there. I like that bit. Got to make him look a little bit handsome, don't I? Okay, so that's our colours there. So my cat is in the wild wheat, which is actually gone, but it's such a lovely goldy colour that I like it. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. Sorry to make you watch. You can always fast forward. Alright, and I might lighten his face again as well. And that's our, oh, look, sneaky paw down there. Okay, now our doggies, what did I do our doggies in? I think I did them same as the bear, it looks like. I think I'll just do them in the, this is the darker one. You got to concentrate. Sorry, I feel like I'm looking away from everyone. I should be talking, but it's hard to concentrate. Maybe I'm not that clever at those things. And he's got a little parcel in his hand. And we've got our opposite doggy. So remember with your opposite doggy what to do. Stamp him. Then stamp him on your, so he's got a letter in his packet. So I'm going to give him a black nose. Because my dogs have got black noses. I can't really do my dogs because you might not want just a whole black dog on it. I've got a black dog and a brown and white English Staffies. Alright, now I didn't colour the letterbox, and so I'm just going to get a really dark grey in there for his nose, because it'll look black enough for me. Alright, there we go. So now we just cut those out. I will do the envelope later, you don't need to see me colour another thing. I'm going to stick this on the back of my card. See how it's opened fine? So I'll stick this on the back. Hi, I see somebody else has popped in, thank you. Nearly finished, so you won't have to worry, you can go back. It's a very easy fun fold card. So, oh, Roslyn. Oh, that's not very good. Well, it's quite warm outside, Roslyn, so you should be okay. So this doggy I have to cut out by hand because he's back to front, and the die, when I tried to cut the die reverse, it didn't quite work. So my doggy got a bit more white than he should have. So I think that for him, we will just cut him out. Okay, concentration's happening again. What was the other new thing about Stampin' Up they said they're going to do? Oh, I can't remember. I go on, I have a look and I think, oh goodness, what am I going to do with all that? Now, I am placing an order on Friday for another client and myself. And if anyone that's in Melbourne wants to add to that rather than postage and meet halfway or whatever they want to do, I'm going to do that. I'm putting my orders in on Friday. And I just have to keep saying to you all the time, check last chance, because they are going out and they keep adding. So the new deal is they do the book, the catalogue, but then they keep adding to the last chance. And then they have, like now, is the Christmas catalogue, or the December catalogue. So it's got Halloween. I don't make Halloween cards. It's not sort of something we do, seem to do. Now I did need another piece. This is what I had. This other piece still cut here. I forgot about the front. So we've got just under 4. I might keep that. That might come in handy. Use your strips. So my card's 5.5. So I make it 5 3/4. No, I'm going to do it 5.5. Oh, no wonder I got this piece in there that's that size. Now I can see. So it's taken me a sheet to do 2 cards of the DSP. I don't know. It's not me. I like the peacock, but I don't like these. I'm fussy, aren't I? And when I say easy peasy, guys, you've got to admit it. They are. This is very easy. Alright, so now we've got that. We just have to... I'll put these things on while I've got it here. So this, and I've only glued it down. I've not put dimensionals on. We might turn it up the right way so it's reading properly. How's that? You could add all leaves if you want to, but I don't. I just don't think it needs it. It's quite simple and beautiful on its own. And so we've got one doggy that way. I might just put a stamp on him to hold him down while I grab... Yeah, I'll put that on in a minute. Don't lose it. Oh, turned it over and it's white on the white envelope. I'll never see it. Alright, so let's get Minnie out. Minnie Mouse. These dies all fit in Minnie, which is handy if you've only got a mini like me. I've got Minnie and a maxi. And I've got my electric one that I cut on. Oh no, I think I'm only those 3. Yes. Alright, so I think, let me see, I think if I cut that off, I can get everyone on here. See that? I can get that. Maybe I can't. I'll just do that twice. Now here's our dies. I'm just going to move that up a bit so I've got some room. Don't lose that. See, when it goes white, you lose it. Okay, let's have a look at the dies. Oh, Rosalind, I've got one of my boys, well, 2 of them were home yesterday. One had a migraine and the other one has a throat infection. So a little bit of last of winter things going around. My finger must be sticky. Okay, he's on. Pussycat. And because I've got that to do, I'm going to leave the third one so I'm not pushing my luck. Okay, now hold those into place. Because when it jumps, it moves your dies. A lot of people take them down, but because I'm only going to do the two, I think I'm okay. I'll have a look. Yep. Oh, I forgot to colour his box. Alright, I'll just put those back on there and take out the dog, and that are the next two. And that's definitely going in the bin. There's no scrap left there. So we've got that dog and the letterbox. Okay. Wait till he gets hold of his tail, and then I'll move on. And that's it. I told you, easy peasy. Rubbish bin. Down. Okay. Now, what did I just say I had to do? I forgot to do one of my green. So I have used Old Olive Dark to do this other present. And I know that's on the front. Where was the other one? On the back. Oh, no one picked that up. Didn't someone see that happen? Oh, Rosalind, when I'm sick, I like crafting. It gives me something. That's the time you watch someone else and do a card. You don't have to think. You can do somebody else's card. Alright, so I don't think I even put anything on the back there. I don't think there is. Is there a Merry Christmas or anything? Oh, there's a Merry Christmas and Happy Wishes. Should we add that to the back? That would look nice, wouldn't it? And I'm going to do that in cherry cobbler. Oh, yes, because I've done it in cherry cobbler all the way. Come to me, cherry cobbler. Oh my goodness, where's it gone? I really did put it out of the road, didn't I? Put it there. Give me a sec to... Wow! We might be doing it in black. Where is cherry cobbler gone? I didn't put it away. I put it out of the way. Well, that's a weird one, guys. I'll wait till I stamp in case I find it. Maybe we'll just do it in black. Momentum. No, because I know it'll come up in a minute. Where did it go? I'm only working right on this table. Oh, I put my thing on top of it. There you go. Just keep looking. Feel like Nemo. Just keep going. Just keep going. Mary. Oh, now I might just fold that over. No, I won't. I'll have to do it that way and make sure it doesn't. I think that's the hardest bit there. There you go. I'm going to add it to that one too while I've got the ink out. Oh, there's this is a little cute wiggly one, isn't it? Now, I don't need it again, so I don't care if I put it under something. That's so weird, isn't it? Merry Christmas. See, I'm putting them all on here till I can get and put them away properly. Don't leave them on your bench. Let's start adding. So we have him on there, and I did put him up on dimensionals. And just as I've gone over there, I've seen where my other bone folder is. I lost that the other day too. So I'll just use a few of these. Put him on the front. Make him stand out. And the rest of them I have just glued in. So I've not used ribbon, I've not used any bling. Do you want bling? What do you reckon, Rosalind? Do you need a bit of bling on the front, or it's got enough? Let's go back to this card. And remember I said about losing the other one because it was white? Here we go again. Looking. Make sure, did I put it in here by mistake? No. There it is. Oh, these white things can be very annoying. And I'm not putting, or did I? I did put him up on dimensionals. I'm lying. So there he is. So now we just have to add all our centres, and we've already got our reverse doggy in. So we put our front facing doggy in now. You don't want him, just glue around him. You don't have to put too much. And our pussycat's going to jump over the letterbox. Okay. Maybe I should put a dimension on him. Help him jump. Make him look like he's jumping more. There you go, he's jumping right up over the letterbox. Oh, I did do the pussycat on that one in red, but I changed my mind, didn't I? So, what do you reckon, guys? Is that an easy Christmas card? Easy peasy? What do you reckon? I like him. I like him. And he's got a card here, and I didn't even colour him in. So, I like it. I like a little bit of colouring. And we've got red up here, cherry cobbler. Do you think I should just leave his, what have I got for, oh no, oh, I've did that blue, I've done that back to front. You know what? Adjust. I'll give him a blue ribbon on top, make sure it looks like he's gone through. How's that? See what I said about make a mistake? Don't worry about it. Put some bling on there. And done. I didn't put bling on this one up here, did I? There you go. Oh, did I forget? Oh, I'm going to have to add some more. It doesn't look like it's got enough. I think my pen might be running out. I like a bit of bling on my, especially for the kids, they see sparkles. Alright guys, the end. I hope you enjoyed that, and join me next week for easy card, or Tuesday's probably a little bit harder. But today they were both fun folds, and I actually found yesterday's card was very easy. That's it. So I suggest on people going to Classic Creative Cards with Nette because on YouTube, because they say that that I haven't done something, but it's them. They take it off. They just send you a text and saying we're removing your live, and that's it. So I don't know. So I just am finding if I send people to creative, that's a bit better. Right. Thank you so much for joining me, and as I said, see you next week. Bye.